Hello everyone, this is a quick video about an app that I use called Publer and how I get content from my members to schedule on my social media, and it's pretty much a set and forget type situation. So it just makes it so easy. What you see on the screen here are blog posts from members that they've created, and it just goes back in time. It starts with the most recent up here at the top, but how we got here. So within Brilliant Directories, every one of our blog types has an RSS feed. So you just come in here to edit post settings and then copy the RSS link. So all of these articles are being fed by RSS feed. So within Publer, you click here to add your RSS feed, you name it, you put the feed link here from BD. It's very simple. And then you can include and exclude keywords. I don't do that. So just the feed name, and you can see it. You can see the feed name is right here, Go Local Arizona Expert Blog. I call our blog, I changed the name of it to the Member Expert Blog because it makes the members feel like they're experts, which is what they're supposed to be, right? So I've had a pretty good increase in usage of the blog lately. That's why you're seeing so many here, including these tampons over here. It's a health related blog post. So again, you add the RSS feed, you grab that link from right here within any blog post that we have. There's an RSS link, and you just copy it, and it's a big ugly link, and don't worry about that. Just worry about the fact that you have to paste it right here where it says feed URL, and then just name it, okay? And then you'll click the add button. So you can see all the ones that I've added here. I've added coupons, expert blog, some other things, some of my own things that I post about. And then also you can put other RSS blogs in here. So small business alerts from Google. But right now we're just focusing on these. This is member content, and I want to share it on my social media because it gives me content, and then it also helps these members get exposure and feel like they're getting value from my directory, right? Which is an important goal. So I've already selected, you can see here, it says 4 selected down here at the bottom, 4 selected. And I'm going to select a few more. Let's see. It's now a couple people don't have the proper image orientation or size, but that's okay. I'm going to go with it. And you can see this one is selected. There's a little checkbox that shows up. I want to just make sure that I select the right ones here. And I try to give some variety, right, to the different members. Okay, I've selected 6 of these blog posts. Now I'm going to click the share button. And it's going to then ask me which social profiles do I want to put this on. And the social profiles are just all across the top. This is the one that I'd like to send it to. And since this one has been set up for auto schedule, I have it right here. You can see where it says auto schedule. Auto schedule. So I've already set a schedule, and I don't remember exactly, but it's like Monday at 3 o'clock, Thursday at 8 a.m., and Saturday at 1 p.m. And you can set whatever schedule that you want, but I just set it to be 3 days a week so it's not overly crazy, not too repetitive for my Facebook page. Okay, now what I need to do is I can just share them as is, but what I'm going to do is add some context to what we're doing here. So I'm going to say the latest if I could spell, the latest from the Go Local Arizona Member Expert blog. Again, throwing in the word expert, so when the members see that, they will think, yeah, I'm an expert. These blog posts are also getting really good views as well, but that's for another time. And for the people who are going to see these that are not a member, I'm going to say join. Join Go Local Arizona today, and you could see your articles here too. So then another business owner that sees this might say, hey, wait a minute, how do I do this? I want to sign up. You can also change the photo previews here, but obviously it picked the best one, which is the photo that this member actually included. And then you can skip the no button, but I'm going to go ahead and do the learn more button. Now I'm going to replicate this for all of those posts that I selected. So I'm just going to copy this here, the latest from the Go Local Arizona member blog, and I'm going to put it in each of these posts. And I mistakenly typed there. So this dear coffee lover, okay. Looks like she put several images here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Or maybe I did that. I think I clicked something there. Okay, learn more. And then we're going to go to this one. It also gives you a quick chance to look at them. And you're saying, Neil, this is taking a little bit of time. So you told me this is going to be a time saver. And it is. But you have to do it properly, right? You want to check everything, see how it's going to look. You have a preview over here to the right. And post number 6 is the Great Employee Escape. Okay, we're going to do learn more. Again. All right, and there's some other features we can do within Publer. But as I said, I have these scheduled. Okay, so it's going to take these 6 posts and it's going to put them into my schedule that I've already set up. And like I said, I believe it was like Monday sometime, Thursday sometime, Saturday sometime. I just broke it up through the week. Once I hit submit, it's going to just put those into the schedule and I can completely forget about it. Okay, so I can do that for a week or more and just forget about it. The work is now done. If I go to the calendar, I should be able to see them scheduled. And we'll double check. Here's, you can see my time slots that I talked to you about, that I mentioned. My time slots are 5 p.m., 7 a.m. It filled these time slots, and then it filled this time slot. But what it does is it goes through for the posts that you have, and it'll put them in these time slots. And again, this is something you have to work out for yourself, but you select these time slots, okay? And then it goes through and populates these for you. So you could literally do 50 or 60 different posts and just have 1 or 2 time slots a day. And then it just does all this work for you, and your members get publicity at the same time. I hope this video helped. Again, the app is called Publer, and of course, Brilliant Directories. And I will put links in with the video comments. Thanks for watching.